Today, after breakfast, we met group leader Horacio Cavilli that marched us down the street from our Hotel Continental to savor the city life, as well as being so close to what he was about to show us. The first stop was the Buenos Aires Metropolitan Cathedral, also known today as the Pope's Church. Also inside there is a mausoleum of General San Martin, a national hero in leading the fight against Spain towards independence. We continue with some zigzagging through narrow streets filled with shops and people, eventually coming upon a park with an old fig tree. We next boarded the bus and did a city tour that led us to Caminto, or La Boca neighborhood. It's where tango set its roots by the famous artist Juan de Dios Filiberto. It has now changed to colorful buildings and, of course, soccer. We had time to explore before going to our next attraction, La Recoleta Cemetery, voted one of the best cemeteries in the world. The layout is filled with over 4,000 mausoleums that are lined up like city streets with many famous people. The one notable person that I can remember from history was Eva Peron. The afternoon was our time in which Spence, my roommate, had heard of an excellent place to eat lunch. A lecture with demonstration of the tango this afternoon, and our evening was taken back to the same neighborhood as the night before, or right next door to the Querandi House for dinner and a tango show.
como sombra atormentada bajo el gris de la recoba, me contemplo y no soy nada. Soy como mi lancha carbonera que ha quedado recalada, vive atada a la ribera. Yo también atado a mi pasado, soy un barco que está anclado y siento en mi carne sus amarras que me muerden, que me agarran. Lloro aquellos días que jamás han de volver, busco aquellos besos que jamás he de tener. Soy como mi ancha carbonera que ha quedado en la ribera, no parte más. Aquellos besos que perdí al presentir que no me amaban, fueron tormenta de dolor, llena de horror, hoy no soy nada. Yo solo sé que peleé, que caí, que rodé, a lo mismo del fracaso. Yo solo sé que tu adiós, en la burla del dolor, me acompaña paso a paso. Ahora que sé que no vendrá para sin fin por la recoba, busco valor para partir, para alejarme y haciendo mi obsesión lejos de ti poder morir. Que sé que no vendrás, pago sin fin por la recoba, busco valor para partir, para alejarme y así olvidando mi obsesión lejos de ti poder morir.
Sometimes you smile, sometimes you're concentrated. The typical tango face you might see in a lot of shows is but you don't have to dance with a stick up your ass to dance tango. It's about having, sometimes it's, you laugh, sometimes, if you're crying, that's a bad sign, but the rest, it's, sometimes the serious face is about concentration, but it doesn't have to be with being more macho or with being more of a femme fatale, because for men it's mostly like, and for women it's like, you're in ecstasies. It's not mandatory to look like that. Sometimes, in the old days, for instance, they dance more like Valentina. They dance more like this.
Yeah.
Cheek to cheek.
Then some teachers still teach the follower to dance with the forehead here, not very comfortable. Then at a certain point, the close embrace began to look like this.
Yeah.
And even when you dance with an open embrace, it's not necessary for you to look at each other. That's more like a scenic, it's like a gimmick.
Right.
I'm looking at you. I'm sexy.
But you make transitions in and out in the course of the dance.
Yeah. The embrace is flexible, open, close, you're making room, has evolved quite a bit and it's going to keep evolving and it's going to keep mixing it up. There are soltadas that were taken from rock and roll. So the dancing is constantly in a flux. And now it's more of a dialogue between the leader and the follower. So sometimes the leader follows, sometimes the follower leads.
Right.
If you're fighting, then there's something that's not working.
How do you switch?
You have to be paying attention to each other. She did a lot of things that I hadn't lived, so I went with it.
Okay.
Because if I'm no, that doesn't work. Especially if you're dancing.
It seems that she has more flourish than
Yes.
the man.
There's some basic things about
She's
leading.
prettier.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Dice que somos que vos sos más linda. That's for sure. That's a sure
But
thing.
is it generally the female does get a little bit more creativity because you do the basic, like almost you're the bass, drums, and she's the.
No, it depends. Sometimes I'm going to dance more for her. Sometimes she's going to dance more for me. But there's some basics, which is as the leader. She's in a more fragile equilibrium. I mean,
Right.
even if she's not on high heels, the follower usually is doing more pivot. So to make sure that that's stable, well, she has to make sure that she's stable because she's a grown girl, so she can stand by herself. But I have to be like the warranty that it's the safety insurance for everything. If I'm collapsing, then it will bring us both down. She has to take care of her own axis, but. So that makes for sometimes for the leader to make sure first that we're doing stuff and then I will do my stuff. But other than that, the roles are more flexible now. Then again, as you dance, you will find a little bit of everything. Some people that want for every lead to be followed. Some followers that want to be led everything and everything in between. I
So
like
we
for
will
more of a dialogue.
see 2 men, 2 women.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you have to learn as a woman to do the leading part.
Yeah.
That's advisable. For instance, when I teach both roles at the same time. For instance, I learned first to lead, so as a follower, I'm not that good. I know enough to teach. If I have to, if someone has to show me the exercise, I'm good enough. But I'm not good enough yet, at least to perform.
El día que me quieras, la rosa que encanaba se ve llena de